In this video, I'll talk to you about Ghana versus Egypt 2-2, and it was really an interesting match to watch, and it's some way, guys. But let's look at something. Ghana has played 2 games in the AFCON. Our first game was against Cape Verde, and then we lost 2-1. We conceded 2 goals, and then we scored 1 goal. And then we played the game against Egypt, and then we consider another 2 goals. My first point is I don't understand Chris Hughton. There has to be some solutions to the problems. While I don't blame Chris Hughton for this mistakes, I think the Blasters of Ghana did enough to win this game. Had it not been the Iñaki error and then the Osman Bukari error, it was really frustrating to watch this game. And I think Ghana has really improved. Looking at what we did against Cape Verde structurally, if you look at the structure of the team on the pitch, the Blasters of Ghana really improved. And if you looked at our off the ball performances, the performance of Salis Mohammed, with the performance of Salisu Mohammed, the performance of Salis Abdul Samed, the performances of the magician Mohammed Kudus, I think the Ghana Blasters was really doing well for me, and I'm really impressed because this is the best match I watched from Chris Hughton. I think he's really improving. It was a loss in the Cape Verde game and a draw against Egypt. I'm hoping we can beat Mozambique and then probably qualify. But let me tell you more. So Richard Ofori has to be blamed, one, because Richard Ofori has some problems. He's 30 years of age, and he's been playing the Blasters since 2017, and I don't know what the problem is with Richard Ofori. How can he be making such errors again? Clearly has a timing error, because if you watch the game that Ghana played against Cape Verde, the second goal that we considered a similar goal against Egypt. When you watch the game play very well, he lost his timing again. And one thing that we don't really have with Chidofori is his ability to pass the ball and his ability to kick the ball very well. I think Chidofori didn't do very well for me. He wasn't bad either, but he didn't do well too much for me in this game. And Richard Ofori was the captain of the day, and Richard Ofori made 3 saves. I remember one save he made was the save when Mohamed Marmoush hit the ball and he made a save. And I think one of the last saves where they were trying to score a Gedo-like goal and he saved the ball. I think he wasn't really convincing. So Richard Ofori being the captain, Richard Ofori being the main man, the captain of the side on the day, I think he has to do more. And the second goal like this, I think he has to do more for the Blasters of Ghana. But otherwise, defensively, the Blasters of Ghana were solid. We did very well. We were so good in the game, and I think the Blasters of Ghana has really a solid future. We just need a proper coach to organize these boys, because looking at Jikwe, looking at Salisu, and looking at what the boys did today, it was really interesting. So let's look at Gideon Mensah. So Gideon Mensah was really interesting too, because I said in one of my videos that it was going to be a match to watch. How we're going to see Gideon Mensah play against Mohamed Salah, and you know what, Mohamed Salah got injured, but the truth is Mohamed Salah wasn't able to beat Gideon Mensah 1-on-1. Wow, it means that Gideon Mensah did very well. If you watch Gideon Mensah stats, Gideon Mensah, he touched the ball 61 times today in the game. That was really impressive, 61 touches, and then he passed into the final third 10 times, which means he was trying to add to the attack. And defensively, he won 2 out of the 3 tackles he attempted, which means it wasn't really a bad. But the battle between Gideon Mensah and then Mohamed Salah, I think Gideon Mensah won it. He was really solid on the day. Jordan Ayew came back to help him very much in several occasions, and I think it was really an impressive performance from Gideon Mensah. Mohamed Salisu also was really interesting too. 24 years of age, Mohamed Salisu, and Mohamed Salisu made 5 clearances on the pitch. He was very good clearances, clearing from the ball, making sure that he was very solid on the day. And I saw him he played better today than the game against Cape Verde. I think Mohamed Salisu is also warming himself into the AFCON. This is his first AFCON, so we really cannot be hard on him. Mohamed Salisu, he was really good today. Alexander Juku was a bit silent or quiet on the ball, and it was not like the game against Cape Verde, and it tells you that the team is really trying to get a solid stand. And for the first time, I think Chris Hughton was able to organize the team solidly in defense, and Jiku didn't have a lot of work to do. Even that, he had 44 touches, and 44 touches today, and he didn't even attempt any tackle today. He was just very calm and solid, making sure that there were no spaces for the Egyptians. And then Dennis Odoi played right back for the Black Stars today, and Dennis Odoi wasn't really bad too. Dennis Odoi was decent for me because he made one assist. What an important assist he did for Mohammed Kudus to score the second goal. He was really all over the place. But one thing, he's one of the weakest links we have in our team. And if you watch the game against Cape Verde, they were targeting that side. They were targeting Dennis Odoi, and they were targeting him again today too. They didn't put the Omar and Gideon Mensah. They were passing the ball through Gideon Mensah's position, and I think Gideon Mensah needed a lot of help. So Iñaki Williams was coming back a lot to help him because he needed a lot of help for the Black Star for the defense. I think he was struggling, and I don't know what to say when he was trying to receive the ball from Iñaki, and then it ended up being a goal, and it was really disheartening and sad for us to see how we drew this game. I don't know, but it's really painful to see how we drew this game. Salis Abdul Samad was really important for the Black Stars today. Like, I watched him and I was impressed. This is one of the matches that I've watched that I am impressed with Salis Abdul Samad, and it's really that kind of game where you want to see how your midfielders dominate the midfield, and he was passing the ball very well, controlling the tempo of the game, doing the simple things very well. I think Salis Abdul Samad was really well. We don't have so much third party, but with Salis Abdul Samad, it was a really good game. Ashimeru too was really instrumental today. He did not make any wrong pass. He passed the ball 19 times and he had 19 successful passes, accurate passes, 100% pass accuracy in this game. And he tried to dribble once and he dribbled two, and he had a successful dribble to 1-over-1. It was really very good. One thing about Majid Ashimeru is his ball carrying ability. Crowd ball, ultimately ball in Kumrika. I was really impressed with Ashimeru too. I think he's really warming himself to play the box-to-box role for the Blasters of Ghana, and it was really interesting to watch him play the game against Egypt. And let's talk about the main man, Mohammed Kudus. Oh my God, what a player he is! Look, I think Mohammed Kudus is the best talent we've produced in recent times. What a player he is. Sitting crab ball, shot, shooting ball. Let's shoot the ball. Oh my God, what a player. Ghana finally has hope in a player that we can probably sell for like £100 million. Best player in the AFCON is Victor Osimhen. After Victor Osimhen is Mohamed Salah. I think the third best player to him. Looking at the hype and then the ball on the pitch, it's Mohammed Kudus, and what he showed us what we missed in the game against Cape Verde. What a player Mohammed Kudus is! Amazing player by all standards. The whole ball, you can't ball a ball there. Mohammed Kudus on top, really good player by all standards. Mohammed Kudus played 4 total shots in the game, and he scored 2 out of the 4 total shots. It tells you the kind of player he is. It tells you how good he is. It tells you what he has in him. And one thing I've really observed about him is he's such a humble guy that if you don't really watch him, you think he doesn't know how to play football. But when you ball the ball, Mohammed Kudus was the man of the match for me, and he was really influential in the game, really special. Also, when he has the ball, 3 Egyptian players will cover him, will protect him, will make sure that he doesn't do anything that will hurt him. And he was really up there, and I think I really watched him and I really enjoyed him play. We need to see more of Mohammed Kudus in this tournament. And you know what, this is his first tournament game, and what he's doing beats my mind. Mohammed Kudus was really good. And let's talk about Antoine Semenyo, 24-year-old Antoine Semenyo. What a player he is too. Like, apart from Mohammed Kudus, the player that really impressed me was Semenyo. When it comes to holding up play, keeping the ball, trying to pass the ball, trying to make sure that the player that your opponent doesn't have the ball. Semenyo was really impressive. The only thing that is not helping him is that he's not really able to score more goals for the Black Stars of Ghana. So you don't really hear his name in the public very much. But I think he did so well, so well. Let's talk about Iñaki. Iñaki did one error that led to goal, and Iñaki was it was really sad for Iñaki. I don't know the problem for Iñaki, but I think Iñaki needs to level up his confidence and move on. You don't really have to blame him for what he did. He was really good too, not bad from him watching what he wants to do. But I think Chris Hughton needs to set him up in a way that we can score. When he's making the run, find him. When he's making the run, lift your head and find him, because his best strength is playing the ball on the counter attack, and that's what we need from him. He's able to play the ball very well. Pass the ball to Iñaki, and Iñaki will score more goals for the Blasters of Ghana going into the AFCON. Iñaki Williams played 73 minutes for the Blasters of Ghana in this game, and Iñaki was really struggling. They don't pass the ball to him when he makes a run. It is really sad to see such a player in the Blasters of Ghana suffering, struggling to make an impact. And the truth is, he touched the ball only once in the position box. That is in the box for the Egyptians. He tied the ball only once. He was mostly defending. I'm thinking the problem is with his shooting. Try and find a system for Iñaki to flourish in both boxes. If he's defending, I saw him defending very well. He came back to clear the ball twice. Counter when he's on the counter attack, try and let him get into the box very much. He's a very dangerous player for us. And when he gets such ball, I'm sure you do well. We can only depend on Kudus going on in the tournament. And if Kudus doesn't play, means we're going to lose the ball. If Kudus doesn't score, who's going to score for the Blasters of Ghana? We have to get a header from Jiku again. Guys, we need to get more from Chris shooting. And Iñaki really didn't have a good game. Iñaki wasn't able to dribble one person in the game. It tells you that he's not really used to the African game, and we need to probably in the next match, let's bench him, let him regain his confidence. I think he will come very good in the next games. Jordan Ayew created only one chance. I mean, Ghana didn't create one chance, so he created only one chance for the He created only one chance for the Blasters of Ghana, and it wasn't bad. But I think what people don't understand about his game is they want him to be moving forward more, passing the ball more, trying to create chances more, trying to take the ball forward and try to win a foul for the Blasters. But you don't understand this game. I think with Jordan Ayew, he wants to try and make sure the team always has the ball, and to go forward and lose the ball. It's not always where a winger is supposed to be trying to beat his marker or beat his defender. But with what I saw with Jordan Ayew, I think he has to add more to the game. The Blasters of Ghana has a future, and it wasn't really bad like people are saying. That substitution was what really brought Ghana down in this game, because I don't know, Idris Mbaba doesn't seem to be a proper midfielder for me. I don't know whether it's the coach's fault or Idris Mbaba or what, because I can't understand. Ghana against Cape Verde, Idris Mbaba didn't play 90 minutes. He didn't do well, and Idris Mbaba was all over the place. In this game too, he didn't do much too in this game. And when Idris Mbaba came on, immediately when he came, I don't understand why Idris is our best DM, or Idris is supposed to be the second best DM in our team, when Owusu does better on the ball, passes the ball better than him. I don't know how they see the profile of the players, but Idris coming on didn't help us in this game. And Osman Bukari, I really don't know much about why Osman Bukari made that silly error, but I think Osman Bukari was some way for me after playing in the World Cup, scoring against Ronaldo and making this basic error, giving the ball to your opponent to score. I can't understand what went wrong. But guys, Osman Bukari too, Charlie, honestly, you're one person, because ball not been bought near my be boy. And Kokoye mistakes stay there, Charlie. Guys, this is what happened. We drew 2-2, and it wasn't really a bad game from the Blasters of Ghana. I hope to see more from the Blasters of Ghana, what we can do more in the next or in the subsequent games. Thank you for watching this video. The best is yet to come. Thank you.